Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. September's an exciting month. We go back to work, back to school, back to our routines, and here's the energy that will be affecting you. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Two of Swords, which represents confusion and lack of vision. The Five of Cups, which represents loss and depression. The Moon, which represents emotions and the psychic. And the Seven of Wands, which represents holding one's own. Capricorn, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Two of Swords. It shows a blindfolded woman holding two swords, and they seem to be facing in opposite directions, and the moon is floating in the air above her. Now, this suggests there may be some confusion in the air due to a lack of clarity. Can't see. It's important to take a moment to look clearly at your present situation. So that will help you gain understanding so you can restore your balance. Then you can move ahead. Now, as we look down into the astrology for the first week of the month begins with Mars in Virgo in your ninth house of ambition in opposition to Neptune in Pisces in your third house of thinking and communications. So you need to think carefully before you speak, especially with people you don't know or you don't understand. Don't make enemies. That's important. Now, Mercury will be trining Saturn, and that'll help things out because that trine on the 4th connects the 10th house of career with the second house of money. So this can help clarify financial situations so you understand what you need to do to make more money. Yay! And then the week will end with a Venus-Pluto Square. Now, this is in the 10th house, Venus, and Pluto is in the first house. It occurs on the 5th, and it warns you not to openly challenge authority figures or the law itself. So be good. As we move into the second week of the month, the tarot card for the second week is the Five of Cups. And it shows this despondent man. You can see there are three empty cups. But what he's not seeing is the two full cups that are in the background. So there may be something that you're sensing deep inside that is troubling you on an emotional level. You may be feeling a loss or a personal disappointment. So this is a good time maybe to let go of the past and look into a new direction. Look here. You can see there's a bridge to the future, and up on the hill there is a castle waiting. So the future may be a little bit better than the past. As we look down here into the astrology of the second week, it begins with Venus entering Scorpio. And this is your 11th house, and this will occur on the 10th. It asks you to focus your ambitions through your associations. So you can be very intuitive. So be careful. Make sure you listen to your intuition about new people. If you don't know them yet, you have to be a little careful with them. Now, this is particularly true because there's going to be a very big T-square. You see the Sun in opposition to Neptune, and the Moon will move into a position where she is squared here and squared here. So this can relate to having a lot of confusion that can affect your ideas and your ambitions. So make time to be a little bit quiet so you can sort out any emotional issues or any fears that you might have that are affecting your performance, particularly at work. So make sure you get that healing time, the quiet time. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the moon. And you can see the card just shows the moon shining brightly in the sky. But there is a dog and there's a wolf. And of course they're howling at the moon. And there's a crayfish that is exiting out of the water. And this suggests a lot of psychic and emotional energy that's affecting you on a deep subconscious level. You need to deepen yourself and listen to the messages coming to you. They may be giving you deep insight to your future because look, this path leads to the future. As we look down into the astrology, the third week is disrupted by a Venus Saturn square, and it challenges you to be careful with financial information, the second house, and especially in group situations, the 11th house, and you may find that you don't really trust everybody that's around you, and do not be fooled, especially by friends in financial situations. Now, the full moon, you see the moon moves down here in opposition to the sun. This happens on the 20th, and suggests you spend some time alone so you rethink your ideas, particularly before you are going to express them, because this is going from the third to the ninth house. And then following that, there is a Mercury-Pluto square, and that becomes even more important. It happens on the 22nd, but the good thing here is it might expose some information to you that can help you in your career. But remember to keep your secrets secret. So don't go bragging about things that haven't happened yet. As we look into the fourth week, the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Seven of Wands. Now this card shows a man holding his own against all these opposing forces. And the reason is he has taken the high ground. Look at all the energy he's facing. Now this suggests there's a lot of energy around you. Some is combative, some is disruptive, and some perhaps is just simple competition. You can hold your own against these forces around you. But to do so, you need to maintain the high ground. You need to maintain truth and justice and humility. And as we look down here into the astrology for the week, it features Venus up in the 11th house in opposition to Uranus in the 5th house. This occurs on the 23rd. So do not mix pleasure with others without knowing the boundaries. Sex may present some very awkward moments, especially with new people that you really don't know. Now, you'll be helped a little bit here because Mars will be trining Saturn on the 25th, and this can heal any misunderstandings. But be aware, since Mercury, right up here, will go retrograde on the 27th in your 10th house of career. You do not want to be misunderstood, so dot the I's, cross the T's. And then the 30th brings need for common sense. Venus will be squaring Jupiter. Now, Venus square Jupiter equals overindulgence. So do watch your diet, watch your spending, and be a little bit careful of what you do. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com, and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out.